BlaXit family, BlaXit family. How are you? I hope you are well. If you celebrate this calendar new year, Happy New Year to you. I want to thank you for us on this week's live. I appreciate you being here with us. If you're new to the channel, welcome to BlaXit. BlaXit is a channel that is dedicated to I'm getting tongue-tied already. Our repatriation, probably needs some water, relocation back to our mother or father nation, and of course our emancipation, our mind emancipation back within our nation, which is Africa. And I'm your host today, and I hope that you can hear me. So before I go any further, I'd like to know if you can hear me and see me. That's the first thing. I can't see any chat, so I'm going to try and put it up here. Top chat, live chat, so all this is all visible. I'm just putting on the settings there, so just bear with me. Simple chats. Okay. Live chat and top chat. I don't know which one's which. Let's just see if I'm doing this right. I can't actually see the chat, so aha, I can see you. Descendant Travels, I can see and hear you. Welcome, Descendant Channels. Travels. Welcome, Descendant Travels. Welcome to BlaXit. Thank you for joining us on today's live. I really appreciate you. I'm Yancho Kajabi, or otherwise known as Juliet, and I'm here in Gambia, which is where I've lived for almost 5 years, and I left the UK for good. I decided I had enough of the racism, the discrimination. I just had enough of everything, and I've come to Africa to live and to be here with my family. So thank you for letting me know. Ainsley Morrison, thank you for letting me know you can see and hear me, and thank you so much, Descendant Travels. So, without further ado, I really want to go into this week's live, which is a different kind of live. I have had a lot of time to speak to a lot of BlaXit subscribers and BlaXit family members and BlaXit viewers over these holidays. I unfortunately had a issue with a toothache. But while I recovered from that, and I was able to speak to some people, and one of the things that resonated with me is that we really need to address some issues which I think we don't want to carry from 2023 into 2024. And I know this might not be the New Year you celebrate, Sigil calendar. People that are of are Muslims, they do not see this as the New Year in the same way that we do. They have their own Eid and so on and so forth. So as you know, this is the Gregorian Julian calendar. So I'm just saying it as it is. Willie, how are you, my darling? Willie Rivers, it's so nice to see you here. I can't wait to meet you when you come. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, so I hope you all had a lovely holiday, and you've enjoyed being with the family. If you haven't and you've been on your own, you know, don't worry about it. It's just another day, and so you're loved anyway. And so when you come onto BlaXit, just remember that you are loved. Okay, this is the love vibration frequency that we put out. We do not want people that come in with negative vibration. That is not our frequency here. We are, thanks. So go to know that you're well, Willie. We keep it on a high vibration, a love frequency. That is a frequency that we deal with. This is not a hater thing. This is not a bring each other down thing. This is not, you know, we're going to try and denigrate each other thing. This is certainly not, you know, a kind of negative channel that we're dealing with. We're dealing with, you know, our righteous moves. We're dealing with our ancestors, and you know, them wanting us to return, because we are the embodiment of our ancestors, and making that full circle, that full return back to Africa. And how can we do it? How can we get out of their systems and return to live, you know, in our freedom? And that is really what BlaXit is about. It's black people exiting the West, coming back to the best, and that is Africa. Okay, nowhere's perfect. but I would rather be among my own people, living on my own land with my own freedom and my own spirit being free, okay? So I always try, thank you so much. We keep it uplifted here, that's right. We keep it uplifting, we keep it positive, yeah? Okay, so Ainsley, definitely tell Denise to get in contact with me, okay? She can call me tomorrow, I'm free tomorrow, okay? Anytime before 12, because I have an appointment any time after then, so a conference. So I want to read out some things that I have noted from the conversations that I've had with some people, and I want to put it out there because I feel one of the obstacles that is preventing some of us from leaving and coming, yeah, is some of the barriers that we face, and one of them is because we're not healing. And I think for 2024, for this year, for this next 12 months, I think that we have to heal, because this is what is being used against us in so many ways. Yeah, exactly. The way to escape actually is firstly, once your mind is clear. And, you know, I think that all of us have to realize that we deserve to be loved. We deserve to live a good life. We deserve to live in peace, tranquility, and happiness and harmony. Okay, to the highest degree. And I also would like to send a gift to somebody. So whoever would like to give me a donation via PayPal using botcollective@yahoo.com, and Seth, if you wouldn't mind just typing botcollective@yahoo.com, that is the PayPal address. Now I would like to send a gift to the first person who pays me the highest donation. There's something special that I have that I would like to share with one of our subscribers, and so this gift is very special. So, you know, in this year 2024, it's about reciprocation, and it's about equal reciprocation. So I think that we should give and we should receive. I think we should give and we should definitely receive. So I think that it's about that reciprocation and understanding that our worth and our value. So I've just written some things that I would like to share. I've got it all written down here, as you can see, that I would like to share with you on this live, because it's the first live for the new year, and I want to set it in the right mindset and what really we're about and where we need to be going, and goal setting for ourselves moving forward. Because getting out is not the easiest thing. I'm not going to pretend that it is. And there are so many obstacles set in our way that prevents us from leaving the West and coming back to Africa to live. And like I said, we've been trying to address some of the financial ones. I've got very good news. Some people have been applying for their bonds, their e-bonds, and they've been keeping me updated. I got another email just yesterday from a lady who said that her e-bonds amounted to $63,000. So people are doing it. Yeah, same telephone number. In fact, my other phone broke. So drop me an email, info@blaxithome.com, and I will give you the new number. So blaxithome.com, and I have been putting it on the community page. So if you check the community page, you will see the new number there, because the other phone broke, and I'm having problems getting the screen because it's a bit of an old phone. So let's have a look at this one. I was saying that, not begging, I said about reciprocation. Reciprocation is give and take, okay, which goes both ways. And so there's a gift I'd like to do, send out, and I would like it to go to anyone who gives a donation via PayPal, because obviously I still have to pay postage. So anyway, 1, do not accept less than you deserve, okay? Do not accept less than you deserve. I think that is something that we, especially as Africans living in the diaspora, is something that we do, I think, a lot. We accept a lot less than we deserve. We deserve more. We deserve to get our taxes back, and we need to fight for that. In some ways, it's like we become passive or we become subservient to the system. But the system owes us money. We've been paying taxes to the people that enslaved our ancestors. We pay compensation to them. What for? Those taxes should be returned to us, and we need to make a stand on this. So that's the reason why I say we should not accept less than we deserve. And we should also block their toxic behavior. When they tell us no, we shouldn't understand the word no. We should find a way around it. So, and do not suffer in silence. Group up, work together as a team, and set your standards higher, aim higher, okay? And, we also need to, do this step by step. So we need to make it manageable for us so we don't see it as like one huge jump, okay? Third, love yourself more. I think that's one thing we need to do. We need to look at our beautiful blackness, look at our beautiful skin, look at our beautiful lips, our beautiful eyes, our beautiful hair, our beautiful shape, our beautiful culture, and embrace it. And make sure that we are number one in terms of our attraction scale to ourselves, and that we love ourselves and our beauty, and we look in the mirror every day and say, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. And I love everything about myself because that's how I was made. If that's how the Most High, the Creator, or Jah, or God, or Jehovah, Yama, or Yahusha, whatever, has made you, then you should be proud of that. If you see yourself as a co-creator of your own business, then be proud of that. And we need to have more of that, less of the, bleaching and, having to wear someone else's hair when we've got our own right here. So, we need to claim that. And so we need to love ourselves more, and we need to learn the art of detachment as well. And the art of detachment is also knowing when things don't serve you, or this system doesn't serve you, or, this perception that they're trying to push on you doesn't serve you. Detach from it. You don't need it. Those people that are also trying to make you feel inferior, detach from them. You don't need them. Okay? So I just wanted to say that we need to do this for 2024. These are just some things that I've learned from people that I've been speaking to. And so, I know it won't be a popular show, but I'm just saying like it is, okay? And claim new knowledge. One of the things that, they do is they hide things in books and also sometimes in plain sight, but we don't claim it as our own knowledge, and we don't claim our own knowledge. And we have so much knowledge. We have our own scholars. We have our own information, and we need to share it, disseminate it, and get it out there so that we can all learn from it. And we all need to be willing to learn more over and over again without stop. I never stop learning, I never stop reading, I never stop watching, I never stop cleaning. And I keep it positive. I try to keep, things within my realm positive. So I'm not, I don't have any sort of kind of negative or toxic attachments, okay? And I just want to say about, make wise choices. Make wise choices. Coming to Africa was a wise choice, and it was one that I wish I'd made a long time ago. But it was because of fear. Yeah, I had fears. I don't even know what to say, but unfounded fears, which had been planted into my subconscious mind by the environment that I was living in, by the system that I was living in, by the media that I was being fed, by the education, miseducation that I was being fed, by living in a society where they make you feel less than who you are and yourself, and you can be targeted as well. So you're already put in a situation where you feel vulnerable every day because you're not the majority that's running that system. So, make wise choices. We need to make wise choices, and we need to work together if we need to, and choose to be free. There's nothing wrong with choosing to be free. That's your destiny. That is your right. That is your birthright. Okay? Do your healing work on yourself. We are all damaged. Yeah, we all have had pain. We've all had trauma. We need to do the healing work on ourselves because that's how they win. As long as we stay in this negative vibration with wounds, that is how they win. When we heal ourselves, we become stronger. We become stronger. Okay? Everything can happen for you because it starts within you. You want to come to Africa, it starts within you. Yeah? Look around you and associate with what's good. Anything else, discard it. Okay? Because you don't need it. There's balance in life, we have yin and yang, as they say, light and dark, shade and light, right? And one reflects the other, but you don't have to live in the dark in order to live your life, okay? And when I mean live in the dark, I mean live in negative emotions. And not that the dark is a negative thing, because I love the night. What I am saying is those emotions that don't make you feel light, okay? That's what I mean. So I should say heavy as opposed to light. So let me correct myself, okay? So those heavy emotions that tie you down, you're talking about light being free, okay? Okay, so offer yourself additional options. There's no harm in having options and giving yourself the opportunity to having those options and get away from that toxic environment. If you know that the environment you're living in is toxic, give yourself options, give yourself choice. In your life choices, you know, you can choose to repatriate, you can choose to be safe, you can choose to live in a safe zone. You don't have to be tied down by debt, you know? And believe in yourself more. Because once we start believing in ourselves more, no one can come against us. Once we believe in ourselves more, we will come together as a people. Not to say that we're all going to be united. I don't live in a utopia. But what I am saying is that we have the power. We have the power once we believe in ourselves. And once we trust that process, we will keep going and keep moving forward. Because Africa is here. Africa is right here. How many different countries? Yeah? Like I said, Africa is a mansion with many rooms. Choose one. Okay? Know your worth. I won't keep saying this, but know your worth. And I'm not just talking about the birth certificate worth that we've been doing, but know your worth as an African who has come from a fantastic and wonderful legacy and heritage. Such a rich heritage, such a wonderful legacy. And I'm not just talking about aristocracy, I'm not just talking about royal lineage, I'm talking about just the beauty that it is in Africa. That is yours. So I want to say hi to Reparation Nation. I want to say thank you for joining us today. Yeah. And have confidence in yourself. When you live in these Western societies, they take away your confidence. They try and kill your confidence. Okay, your confidence in who you are and what you can achieve and where you can go. And then when you do get there, they want to throw a glass ceiling up, so they make you feel as though you can't go any further. Thank you so much. So you know, I want to also say, direct your own life. Direct your own life. I've heard people say, oh, I can't repatriate because of this person and that person and this, but I really want to, this is what I want to do. But if that's what you want to do, then do it. Direct your own life, be the destiny of your own life, because when that person's making decisions in their own life, they're not going to be consulting you. Okay? They're not going to be coming to you to be asking your advice. So, you know, direct your own life, be responsible for your own choices, and ultimately it's your life, okay? So, you know, live for the win-win. Live in a divine in a divine energy. Yeah, knowing that you come from divinity. This is your birthright. Okay? For others as well as yourselves. Okay? Choose positivity and balance in everything that you do, right? Say and do good to others, because when you do good, good follows you. Okay? Not everyone's going to be your friend. Yeah, many people, in fact, when you live this way, you'll find you have enemies galore, because they do not want your brightness to shine. Okay? You'll find people will lie on you, they will deceive you, they will slander you, they will put you down, and they will spread so many lies that people will actually even believe them to be true. But you stand in your truth. Don't worry about those people. Leave them to their karmic negative devices, because when karma comes back around and it happens to them, they will feel it. Okay? You stand in your protected state, because you are protected and you are your own protection. Okay? Set healthy boundaries. That's one of the things that I really had to learn, and that was a hard lesson. Yeah? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Reparation Nation. How about reparations for BlaXit? Absolutely. Reparations Nations. Can we promote reparatory justice for BlaXit? Yes, we can. Reparation Nation is BlaXit easier with reparations. I've always stood for reparations. You know what? I want you to go online and I want you to search 2016 Evening Standard okay, or Channel 4 News, whichever one you want, yeah, and put in Reparations March, yeah, and put in Juliet, and you will see. If you go to, what's it called, Russia Today, there's a program which was called Sputnik. I was on Sputnik, okay? And if you put in about reparations 2016, that was when I was in the UK, and you put in about Reparations March and Juliet or Talk Radio or any of those, even BBC, you will see my stance on reparations. Always been for reparations and reparatory justice for us. And I stand on what I say. That is important, yeah? Russia Today, I think it was episode 136. I'm after the white guy, okay? So you can go and watch that. I might even try and see if I can post it on the community page. So you can see my stance on reparations. I've always been pro reparations for us. It's our time, okay? And we must get it. It's ours and it's owed to us. It's due to us. And I have always been posting about reparations. So set healthy boundaries. Respect is ultimate love, okay? Because sometimes when you live in these Western society, they cross your boundaries, even at work, you know, even at school, they cross your boundaries. And, you know, sometimes we're even fearful to respond. But if we've got healthy boundaries, they can't cross them. And so it's about having those boundaries in all relationships that you're in, okay? And I wish I had done so, but, you know, sometimes people mistake your kindness for weakness, not realizing your kindness is actually a strength. And helping your brother or your sister is actually a strength. The fact that they might not appreciate it, turning it around and hate you, it doesn't mean that, you know, you should do any different. Just set healthy boundaries so that they cannot take advantage of you, okay? Be comfortable saying no. That was something that, you know, when I lived in the UK, I was uncomfortable with it because it made me feel uncomfortable, like saying no. But, you know, I had to find my strength in order to sometimes just say no. That's not going to happen. I don't want this to happen. No, this is not what I want for myself. Yeah, I'm not prepared to backpedal or go back. As everybody knows, I've gone through, you know, some challenging times, you know, recently, and I'm still here. You know, gone through the battleground. People have fought me fiercely, and not in just this realm. I hasten to add, fiercely. And, you know, you just have to stand your ground and say no. No. Even when people want to go out there and do heinous things to you, yeah, to weaken your resolve, just stand on your no. Let your no be your no, okay? And mean it. So protect your health, protect your heart, protect your wealth, and say no. Okay, and sometimes that's a hard thing to do. Okay, sometimes that is a very hard thing to do, but we need to say it. And I'm not talking about saying no to great opportunities. I'm saying no to people that take advantage of you. I'm saying no to people who constantly take but do not give. Okay, saying no to people who abuse your trust, people who gaslight you, you know, to narcissists, to people who breadcrumb you, and people who give you the silent treatment. Just say no. You know, I don't need this in my life, and keep moving on with what you need to do, and just say no, I don't need you, and keep moving forward. Nothing's going to happen except for your life will get better. Okay, that's what's going to happen. Nothing will happen for them, but for you, your life will get better. Okay, and be fearless of new frontiers. You know, Africa is a new frontier if you've not been here before. And be fearless. Be absolutely fearless. Fear is not gonna serve you. So be fearless, okay? Please be fearless. Do not fear Africa, okay? Do not fear Africa. Be fearless. Be fearless in your decision to leave. And it's not everybody you're supposed to tell either, because not everybody's gonna understand your reality. Not everybody's gonna understand. I had so many people telling me not to come to Africa, okay? If I listened to them, I wouldn't be here now. I wouldn't be here now, yeah? I was given an ultimatum. Believe it or not, I was given an ultimatum between BlaXit, yeah, and let's just say, I don't want to go into my personal life, but let's just say I was given an ultimatum and I chose BlaXit, and so here I am. Okay? So be discerning. Okay? Discernment is important, and discernment means just having a little caution when it comes to certain people that might say to you, well, Africa's not a good place, I've been there, I really didn't like it, and Africa, just, you're better off staying in America, or you're better off staying in England, or this, that. Use your discernment, because your experience might not be their experience. You might come and absolutely love it and enjoy yourself and say, right, this is my home, this is where I enjoy being. I don't understand why this person said that. I didn't experience this. So use your discernment in making decisions, okay? And don't be afraid to leave your comfort zone. Do not be scared of leaving your comfort zone. You know what? This is how they get us hooked. They get us hooked in our comfort zone. So we get stay there paying taxes and working for them till the day we die. That is not life. That is not living. Living is about having those adventures and those experiences that make you a better and more whole person. So, allow yourself to be attracted to positive vibrations. Yeah? Do not get attached and do not get addicted to drama. That's one of the things I want to say for 2024. Do not get attached or attracted into drama or low vibration frequencies. Yeah? Those energies, they only want to bring you and others down. So when I see people going online and writing and saying or making programs, bringing other people down, saying bad things about people, I don't watch them. I don't watch them, because I know the same person that's out there doing this, they're only doing it to make money off of someone else's misery. That's not my frequency. Love is my frequency. Yeah? Yeah, we can do this. I'm into collaborations. I'm into us working together, Reparation Nation. Okay? This is how we build and we grow. As long as we work harmoniously with respect, that's the only way to go. So, like I said, don't allow yourself to be brought down into negative frequencies. People that are going to rain on your parade. Oh, what are you going to Africa for? Have you not heard about Africa? Africa's not safe. Yeah? Don't listen to them. Okay? Don't listen to them. Yeah? You stay in your lane and you know where you're going. And you stay positive with that. It's like being in a bad relationship and you're going to stay in that bad relationship, an abusive relationship. Why are you going to stay in this relationship while you're being abused? That's what living in the West is like. It's like being in an abusive relationship where you keep just taking punishment. You keep taking punishment and you don't leave. So, anyway, so your life is a reflection of your mind. Okay? So, every new year have a kind of clean out and cleanse your thoughts and heal them from the trauma. Because when you live in the West, don't think you're not traumatized. When you hear about George Floyd, or you hear about this person dying, that person dying, Sandra Bland, so many people, so many incidents, so many things happening. This is trauma. This is trauma. And remember, we have intergenerational trauma and intergenerational curses which have not been broken. Yeah, and we have to, go online, go on YouTube and look for, generational curse breakers and intergenerational trauma breakers and start to heal yourself. Listen to those affirmations and frequencies and start to heal yourself, because we can heal ourselves. They don't want us to be healed because they don't want us to come together, because they want us to be powerful. They don't want us to be wealthy. They don't want us to be enabled. They certainly don't want us to be independent. And this is the way forward, okay? So dream big. That's another thing. Dream big. Other people be manifesting. Why can't you? Dream big and take actions towards those dreams daily. Take action towards those dreams daily and draw your passions closer to you. Okay? Like, if you could change your life and you had a magic wand and you could use your imagination with that magic wand to visualize the life that you want, yeah, for yourself. Positive, of course, yeah. Yeah, that doesn't affect anyone else's will or harm anyone else. What would that be? Make a vision of it. And one of my visions is, you know, it's reparatory justice. Yeah? And so, Reparation Nation, if you email me, yeah, at info@blaxithome.com, info@blaxithome.com, I can answer all of your questions, okay? So, and then we can talk about that then, you know. So think about it, if you could change anything in your life. And another thing is embrace change. So many of us are afraid of change. It's like they've made us afraid of change when change is inevitable. Change is inevitable. There is nothing that you can't do without having to invoke some kind of change. Your whole environment changes in some way every single day. So why don't we embrace that change? Coming to a new country, leaving England, leaving America, leaving the Caribbean, leaving Europe, leaving wherever you are, Polynesia, Melanesia, Australia, wherever you are, and coming back to Africa is a change. And we should embrace change. So many people, they stay in, you know, terrible situations which are harmful to them, and communities and environments which are harmful to them, because they can't come together as a team and change the environment. You know, we think going and living in another, you know, perhaps a whiter area will help our situation. In fact, we just face more racism. But, you know, but we're too afraid to go and run to our own nation and our own people. But we need to embrace that change. We need to embrace that change. And, you know, be kind to those that have a kind and grateful heart. That's something else I want to say. Be kind to those who have a kind and grateful heart. Do not give to those people that are users, that are ungrateful, and that take and do not give back. Because that is sometimes what holds people back from coming forward, because they give to the wrong people, and then when they need it back, they don't get it. They don't get it. Sometimes they'll, you know, rip you off or do whatever, but you won't get it. So be kind to the people that have, you know, a kind and grateful heart. Yeah? So please, and push users away, and people that will only take and will not give, and will actually turn around and stab you in your back. Okay? They will stab you in your back. Okay? So just be mindful of those. Now, I've only got a couple more left on this live, and that is surround yourself with people who reciprocate your vibration, who reciprocate your wants in this life. For people who reciprocate your contribution, for people that reciprocate your mindset. If you are a Garveyite like I am, surround yourself with Garveyites, yeah, because they're gonna reflect, and you know, you will grow together and widen together and learn things together. So surround yourself with people with the same mindset as you. It's like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, okay? I don't drink and I don't smoke. So I don't surround myself with people who drink and smoke. Okay? So that's just how it is. That's like my circle. So I that's how I feel comfortable. I wouldn't feel comfortable being around people who smoke, because I don't like the smoke going up in my nose. I never did like it, you know. I remember when I was really young, you know, being stupid, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I smoked for a bit, I didn't like it. Okay? So I choose not to be around people who smoke. Yeah? I used to drink, I didn't really like it. Oops. I didn't really like it. So I choose to also, you know, stay with people who reflect the same things that I do. I'm sorry if it's a bit high. I'm going to try and adjust it. I don't know what happened there. Okay, so I try and you know, keep within a positive high vibration crowd. I stick with high vibrational people because that's who I choose to be with. I've helped people that I thought needed healing who weren't in a high vibration, you know, but like I said, we all can have regrets, but I don't, because I just see it as a learning curve, something that I wouldn't do again, because I'll be more discerning, I'll be more cautious. And I would realize that this person wasn't going to reciprocate, they would just take and not give. So I wouldn't put myself in that position again. Yeah. And you know, don't surround yourself with people who only meet you halfway while you're going all of the way. Okay? Yeah? And don't time waste with those people, especially when you're planning to come back to Africa. Okay? Because they won't support you, they'll pull you back. They will pull you back. Okay, and like I said, surround yourself with people on the same mission as yourself, and stay silent with those people that are not on your mission. Okay, and the main thing is reinvest in yourself. So find other sidelines, find other jobs, and keep your money. Okay, and use it to help project yourself to where you want to be. You know, yeah, and be authentic in what you're doing. Yeah, and things will organically work out. Just be honest and truthful. Yeah, even if sometimes it's difficult and challenging, you know, and never be afraid to say, you know, oh, I'm sorry, you know, this is not how I wanted things to work out, and I know we've been friends for a long time, but we're on different paths, and I'm going to Africa. I had to do it. Okay, I'm sorry, we're on different paths, you know, and I'm going to Africa. This is the choice I made, and it's hard sometimes. It's heartbreaking. It's really, really heartbreaking. Yeah, spirit. So I am the CEO of BlaXit Group, and that's a Reparation Nation. And so, you know, but be helpful to yourself and empower yourself. Don't allow others to have power over you. Okay, this is 2024. Those days are over. Okay, empower yourself. Them. When people want to come and take control over you, whether, you know, it's in a physical way, in a psychological way, even in a spiritual way. Okay, because some people will try and use different influences to overcome your own free will. You know, empower yourself and be helpful to yourself, and don't allow other people to have power over you, because you're not helpless. You're not helpless. Okay, and know your worth. Like I was saying, give attention to those who truly value it. Okay, and not those that pretend to, because some people will pretend to just to get, you know, value from you. And protect your energy. This is another thing I want to tell you for 2024. This is a year of illusion, and also it's a year of I would say things coming to light. Yeah, things being illuminated. So illusion and illumination. Yeah. So I think that this year is our power year. This is our year. And it's time for us to remind ourselves of our ancestors as well, and never to forget them. Okay, never to forget them, and to pour into, you know, our spirit, pour into our soul, pour into ourselves, and enable ourselves and make ourselves stronger. Because we're going to need to, because a lot of things are going to happen in 2025, which is just next year, and we are going to need it, because, you know, the fight is real. You know, it's almost like there's a war between empaths and narcissists. Let me put it that way. You can pick sense out of nonsense, and it is a year to take action. This is exactly what it is, and this is why I've started the first program for this year, telling you what I'm telling you, to empower yourselves, because it is not hard to leave, really, once you put your mind to it. It's almost like your ancestors come around you and they say, okay, well, we'll help you, but you have to ask them for help. You have to say, hey, ancestors, you know, I really want to go to Africa, and I'm having financial difficulties at the moment, being able to enable this. Can you give me some ideas, or show me the way, or give me some hints? You know, because, you know, I was very, very close to my grandma. I love my grandma to bits. And I always feel like she always used to give me really good advice. And whenever I come in and stuck, I always like feel her come to drink to me to give me, you know, a good tip. And so I loved her when she was alive. Why shouldn't I love her after she's transitioned? And so, you know, I just feel like we need to embody our greatness. We need to reattach to, you know, every element of our being in a positive way, in a rightful way. It's time to get rid of those negative people that have got nothing but bad things to say because of jealousy, because of envy, because of insecurity, because of their fear. Leave them in their karmic negative, you know, energies. Let's become a collective of change makers. Let's become a collective of change makers. Yeah, they say, was it, many are called but few are chosen. So, you know, if you're a chosen one, it's your time. Wake up, it's your time. You'll be guided back. You will be guided back in the same way that I have been guided back. You will be guided back too. Now, like I said, I have a special gift that I'd like to send to somebody. So if you'd like to make a donation, I am not begging, okay? I am not begging, because I would like to give this gift away, but also I'd have to post it to wherever you are. So if you'd like to make a donation via PayPal to BOP Collective, that's BOP Collective at yahoo.com. And what does BOP stand for? People have asked me. BOP stands for Black Operation Positive, and it's been around since, it's a collective. As you know, I am a member of the collective, and it's been around since 1995. And I just want to share a little bit about myself, so you understand. I have been on the front line fighting against racism and discrimination since I was 9 years old. This is not new to me. I've always felt protected, and I've always felt honored by my ancestors and also many members of my family and community. And my journey started with poetry, actually, was by writing poetry, which I still write. And it was a way for me to express myself. And I think we need to use that artistic, creative expression, you know, in order to heal ourselves as well. That's the reason why I'm saying that. And so, as I was mentioning about the death of Benjamin Zephaniah, why I was so sad was because he was one of my mentors, and I was on stage with him at the age of 16. I will always fight for our rights. I will always love you. I will always love you, because you are our family. We are a soul-tied family. Okay? We are more than we think we are. We are more powerful than we think we are. We are more connected than we think we are. We just need to dispel the myths that have been put around us and embrace, especially on the same vibration and the same frequency. And then things, okay, so we had a, so I just want to say that, you know, be proud of who you are, and don't let anyone ever make you proud. You are beautiful inside and out. Cellulite, wrinkles, scalpel, okay? It doesn't matter. You are perfect the way that you are, and you was born that way, okay? So I just want to say, for 2024, let's all be the powerhouses that we're supposed to be. Let's all be empowered the way that we are supposed to be. Let's all come together the way that we're supposed to, okay? So Fathia, my love, how are you? Happy New Year to you. I just want to say that this is our time to rise. There is something spiritual and symbolic about this year. I feel it in my bones. It's like there's an end of a cycle, and it's our opportunity to now grasp ours and run with it, okay? It's our time. It's our time to rise. So rise up, everybody that has been in the chat. I'm sorry if I've missed your name. I just want to tell you that we need to love each other more, yeah? Get haters out of the game. You know, that game is stale. That game is old. You know, all the they say if you tell a lie enough people will start to believe it. The truth is that only stupid people believe lies, okay? Intelligent people research them and find out the truth. And I'm sure we're all intelligent here. So, you know, let's move forward in a positive light. There's just one more thing I've got to say, which is the fact that we have got 2 plots of land which are in Bussorah, okay, which is the BlaXit settlement, which has, I think, 565 plots altogether. I could be wrong, could be more, but my last count was 565. One plot, which is 20 by 40, which is 800 square meters, has become available, and that's for $2,500. So if you're interested and you want to repatriate, please let me know. This is the only one that I have there at this time, and as you know, there are many other people of the diaspora there as well. So I just want to share that with you, and remember, if you'd like to give me a donation, I would like to send you a gift. Yeah, I'm learning reciprocation, yeah, which is give and take, yeah, which is to give and receive. Because sometimes I give, but I don't receive. And so now I'm teaching myself this. So it's not begging, it's saying I know my worth. And I want you to know your worth as well, okay? You come from a divine lineage. You come from a divine lineage. And don't let anybody treat you less than. Okay? So now I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say love you. And remember, yeah, we are one people, one nation. Okay? One destiny. And let's hope that this year brings you everything that you want. Just remember, like I said, that you can manifest. That's one of our powers, is manifestation. And maybe I'll do a program about it. But in the meantime, I just want to say, come to Africa, yeah? Be the best person that you can be in this lifetime. Don't get pulled into negativity and no vibration, because the higher your frequency, the more you get, okay? So we are empowered, and we are powerful, and we have superpowers, and never forget it, okay? So I love you all, and I hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. It's a different one. But I felt I needed to say it after listening to so many people. I felt I needed to share it, okay? And just to remind you of who you are and stand in your divinity. You are royalty.